Do you think it's going to be possible to make Nigeria use the Quran as the constitution where Christians and other religious groups are in the country? Please give a vivid example in this contemporary generation where such a thing is practicable.
Oh. If you say it's practicable rather than practice, rather, he said practicable. No, but the question, the last one should not have been practicable. It should have been practice. Because if it is, I should give a vivid example where in this generation where this is practicable, then it is practicable here. Yes, it's practicable here. But if you say where in our practice, if you mean in the present countries of the world where it is that you have Christians and they live in an Islamic country and the country practices Islam, right? Then it should, the last one should have been practice, not practical, right? Okay. Now it is possible for a country to adopt Quran and where you have Christians and other religions existing within the nation. One example is Nigeria itself. Right now, it's not using Quran, is it? But Muslims are existing within it. Are they not? Is it Islam? But Muslims are existing within it, and they are the majority. How do you think that if a system which belongs to minority is governing a nation, and we who are my majority are living within it, why do you think also it's possible for a system which belongs to the majority to rule, where and then the minority should not exist within it? We are Muslims here right now. It is not Islam that is governing us, is it? Then why are you saying that why should Islam govern and Christians live with it? It's quite possible, right? The system does not say that each and everyone should become Muslim, right? In fact, there is rights, privileges of a non-Muslim living in Islamic state. Why it would have been better for Christians even to live in Islamic system than in any other system. Okay, if they mind about Christianity, if Christianity is a religion, after all, Christianity, in Christianity they say that give unto Caesar what is Caesar's and unto God what is. Now I think some of them are in the churches now giving God unto what is unto God, and then tomorrow Monday they will go and give Caesar. Good enough. They will have no problem under Islamic system. On Sunday, they will be allowed to sing as much as they like. All right, and close their eyes as much as. Give unto God what is God. That on Sunday. On Monday, you come and walk. No problem. And Caesar will be the Islamic head of state, and you give him what is unto him. Any problem? Nobody will tell them to go to the church on Sunday and sing. Go and sing as you like. And then come to work, alright? And then give Caesar what is unto Caesar. As far as we are concerned, all belongs to God, including Caesar. Alright? And for you, you have for God, that for God, go in the church and give him. What is for Caesar, give us. Is that not all? You have no problem. Other religious groups may not have such a definition. Maybe also their own will look like Christianity. Also, they will be allowed to have their own house of worship and go at any time of their own convenience. And then do not tamper with Caesar's part of his own rights. Give him. Then no problem. Now, this is practiced presently in the Islamic Republic. You know. There are Zoroastrians who practice their ancestral religion. They still practice it. And then there are Jews. Even at the time of the revolution, there were over 100,000 of them. They were a minority quite quickly, but they have synagogues. And there was even a time when the Jews started making campaign that the Jews in Iran were suffering. And then the Jews in Iran wrote and said that do not. When next you are talking about your problem, don't include us. We are happy here. And then there are also Christians, right? However, as you might have heard recently, there was one just about 2 weeks ago, one newspaper in Nigeria opened the government of Islamic Republic of Iran, and it made a quotation of one this pretendant of assemblies of God. He said that the only problem in Iran was there was no freedom of changing religion. What do they mean? The problem there should be a right to change one's religion. That a Muslim could become Christian if he like. A Christian should become a Muslim if he like. Now they want it included in the constitution. There would have been no problem. But should they suggest something which should go against the Islamic law? No. In the Islamic law, you are not allowed to change from Islam to anything else. You are not. You are allowed to think. Remain Christian if you like, or remain pagan if you like. And then live and die as a Christian or as a pagan, as you wish. But once you say you are a Muslim, you remain Muslim until when you die. So know it from the very beginning. Once a Muslim, always a Muslim. Now, to be fair, we have to tell anybody, it's not necessary for you to become a Muslim. So therefore, think. But once you become a Muslim, you are not allowed to get out of Islam. You understand? Then it remains for you to sit down and think. Remain Christian until when you die, or remain a pagan until when you die. But any day you say, look, I have decided, then you will be one. Look, if you say you change from Islam to any other thing, then you will be sentenced to death. Then you say, okay, you agree. Then when next you say you have changed, you have converted again, back from Islam to another thing, will you say you have not been more? What they want to say is the constitution should have it that Muslims have also right to change to other religions. But that's contrary to the Islamic law. Alright? So if that is what they want, we cannot include it in Islamic system. In Islamic system, you are allowed to practice your own religion, but not to change from Islam to any other thing. You can't. Alright? You can't. So that is it. So I am giving you an example with Islamic Republic of Iran. If you like, you can make a trip to Iran and see it for yourself. And interview Christians who live there. They will tell you that the only problem with Iran is no Muslims are allowed to convert. That's the only problem for them. Alright? But Christians are allowed to convert if they like. But no Muslim can convert to Christianity. Alright. So in Nigeria, when next Qur'an rules, it will be very clear. Anybody who wishes to remain a Christian is up to him. Remain a Christian until when you die. You will be allowed to go to church on Sunday and give unto God what is God's. And any moment also you want to give unto God what is God's, you are free to. You can pray, you can sing, alright, you can do whatever Christianity allows you to do within confines of what is considered religion, you are allowed to do it. Nobody will prevent you from doing it. Alright? And since you have no problem with Caesar, alright? So when it comes to giving unto Caesar what is Caesar's, we will join hands together and give what the Caesar's part. You can be employed and work under the same Islamic system. After all, when you are working in the office, who are you giving? Is it God or Caesar? Caesar. So no.